Hey guys, 732 Review Crew here, and I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we are back for the final released episode of Firefly.
Boo!
Not-
Boo!
Yeah, that's the correct response. Now, what this means...
It's happy and sad.
Yes, we're happy that we've gotten it. Sad that it happened. We will be watching the River Tam sessions, then the movie. A lot of you said watch it before the movie. Some of you said watch it after. We looked at it. I believe they were released as, advertisement for the movie before the movie was out. So that's the reason why we can watch it before. It was released technically before the movie. Yes, Joe.
I plead the fifth, and Mikey did all of the research, so
Yes.
if he's wrong, blame him.
Yes.
So a lot of the comments did say watch it before the movie, as well as the fact that it released before the movie means it should be watched before the movie, in my opinion.
Hey, I mean, that makes total sense.
So we will be watching that, and we will be watching the movie. So make sure to check our page out for that when that comes out. And then we will be finishing it with the bloopers the week after, just to have the final thing. A lot of you said to watch the bloopers because they're very good, especially Nathan Fillion is very good in the bloopers. So we're excited to see that.
I'll have tissues.
You will have tissues. We'll be sad. Maybe we'll have tissues for the movie too. But after that, we'll be beginning a new show, which we're still keeping under wraps, but it's our pick show. So
When will we be announcing that?
we could announce it for when we watch the movie.
After the movie?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, like, at the end of the movie video.
We'll announce it at the beginning of the movie video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
that makes sense. All right.
Other than that, we're ready to begin season 1, episode 14, the final released episode of Firefly, titled Objects in Space. Now, are you guys ready?
I'm not, but
I'm going to go on a limb and say there's objects in space that are stopping Mal from reuniting with Inara after she left.
I thought you were going to say objects in space are smaller than they appear.
No.
Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, make sure you do like the video, comment, tell us your favorite part of this video this season. Tell us your favorite episode that released of Firefly. Let us know why. Tell us your favorite part, because we finally made it through the bulk of the show, and all we have left is the movie.
And feel free to also shout us out on which of our reactions were the best. Yeah, hopefully it's one of your favorite episodes.
And check out our Discord, and soon to be released. We're not rushing it, but make sure you do keep an eye out for our Patreon, which will feature full-length videos, including Firefly, which will be posted, and the first episode of every season of a TV show, including Firefly, that extremely, the 2-episode long episode, technically, will be released free, so you can get an idea of what it's like for our full length, just to put it out there. That will be coming soon. To look at our page for further announcements, just so bring up some hype on it. Without further ado, we're ready to begin season 1, episode 14, Objects in Space, in 3, 2, 1. And thanks for joining us through Firefly.
Yeah.
We hope to see you for the next show.
Yeah, we appreciate all of the awesome feedback and everything. And yeah, it's kind of crazy that it's already over.
You couldn't possibly.
No, I wish I was lying. The world is ours.
Her feet are up on.
So you had.
I would be there right now.
Oh.
I mean, it was either that or the national anthem. I
assume like her subconscious?
Or is she reading his mind?
fuzzy on aspects.
Yo, those are rough stairs to be walking barefoot on.
Is everything is everything going to be bleeding into her this episode, Like her thoughts? If she was getting better, is it not going to?
I just directed my energy elsewhere.
You mean like masturbating?
I hope you're not thinking of taking orders yourself.
I got stupid. The money was too good.
I don't give half a hump if you're innocent or not.
What?
So where does that put you?
It ain't impossible.
That their inner thoughts?
It's got a ring to it.
I don't know.
Was that his first thought when he looked at her?
The shepherd's thoughts were very concerning, though.
This is really interesting. Seeing it all from Summer's perspective.
Yeah. River. What do you call her, Summer?
Actress's name is Summer.
I'm a big girl, just tell me.
None of it means a damn thing.
The reality of they both know. And even if he says it doesn't change anything?
You think this is her all the time, or is this like...
I think this is her all the time.
Everybody know that's not
Is it a gun?
Yeah, it's a gun.
Very sure you want nothing to do with that. Put it down. What were you thinking? Where did you get a hold of?
Don't yell at her.
Kaylee's like, oh, no.
Not mad. Just let me thank you. Fully loaded, safety off. This here is a recipe for unpleasantness. Does she understand that?
She understands. She doesn't comprehend.
Her medications are erratic. There's not one that her system can eventually break down. Then
I want a lot of medical jargon. I'll talk to a doctor.
You are talking to a doctor.
Yeah, okay. My point is...
Was that Kaylee's gun?
Does Kaylee have a deagle?
I don't know. Well, she was acting like mad sus in the back, right? She just like...
Well, she got pointed at her, I think. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, and she saw what River did with a gun.
And did Kaylee shot like episode 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So of course she's got a gun pointed at her. She's like,
And also, River had the whole, like, Matrix moment where she's like, pew, pew, pew.
It's a slave one.
it's a bounty hunter.
They wanted alive, by the way. Did you see that?
I bet they do.
A dog.
And his
The
mama.
river just gets more colorful by the moment. What'll she do next?
Either blow us all up or rub
Do
soup
they
in our
not
hair.
know that
It's a
ship is
toss-up.
there?
I hope she does the soup thing. It's always a hoot, and we don't all die from it. It's a little extreme, isn't it?
Anybody remember her coming at me with a butcher's knife?
Wacky fuck. Only if it's someplace with candlelight. Kaylee, you got something to say?
Is she gonna save everybody in this episode?
Are they not moving?
Bro, it's space. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, are they like just parked?
No, I think they're traveling.
It didn't look like it to me.
Oh, see the warp motor spinning?
Look at Jane's shirt.
Guy just saw Jane's shirt.
All three. Dead in an instant.
What? She killed him with mathematics. What else could it have been?
You couldn't have done it, Jane. Nor you, Captain.
Jane.
Nobody can shoot like that. That's a person.
So River's not a person.
Oh.
Please don't be mad.
I just want to understand what you're saying.
You can hear it all?
She got super senses.
What is she standing like that for?
Could be she saved your life, Kaylee.
Oh, I'm all aware of that, and I'm not
Probably didn't even know what was going on. You know, thought it was a game.
We got someone on board this ship. Might be a danger to us.
That they do.
Girl knows things.
Oh, he noticed.
Things she shouldn't. Things she couldn't.
What? Are you saying she's a witch?
Burn the witch.
Yes, Jane. She's a witch. She has had Congress with the beast.
She's in Congress.
How did your brain even learn human speech? I'm just so curious. Psychic, though? That sounds like something out of science fiction.
You're in a spaceship, dear.
I love her so much for saying that.
I don't like the idea of someone hearing what I'm thinking.
No one likes the idea of hearing what you're thinking.
Why is it gang up on Jane episode right now?
Be a kid.
I wish we're that simple.
Yeah, and if wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak.
Horse steak.
Horse, no. Jane, cows.
I would be there right now if she hadn't. If they had just left her alone.
She hadn't reached out.
I don't even know if the captain realized.
I mean,
This guy.
isn't there anything about this place you're glad of?
Bro. Can someone fucking kiss in this show, please?
Good night. You too.
Yeah. Look, Kaylee glared at him.
Good night.
No closure.
Don't let the space bugs bite.
I hated her.
Come on. Give her something, please.
Give someone anything.
Anything. I want some romance that actually works.
Where's Jane?
Is he just so caught off the... Yeah.
Yo!
Zoe!
I always wonder why people don't scream in a situation like this.
He get knocked out. He's knocked out.
Oh, he caught him as he was
Yeah.
falling.
Wow.
So they didn't make a noise.
What is this guy?
He's locking the doors.
Grab a wrench, lady.
Look for a drill.
Drains the mind a bit, don't it?
You think you're all alone? Maybe I come down the chimney, Kaylee.
How does he know everything? Well, I guess he was listening.
Her name was on the door too.
You ever been raped?
What?
The captain is right down that hallway. He can hear you.
The captain's locked in his quarters. They all are.
What the hell?
What is happening?
There's nobody can help you.
That's so dark.
I'm gonna tie you up now.
What the fuck is going on?
You know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna give you a present. Get rid of a problem you've got. And I won't touch you in any wrong fashion, nor hurt you at all. Unless you make some kind of ruckus. Where does River sleep?
Come on, Shepard, save the day.
Yes, sir. Last best hope.
No, River is gonna beat the shot.
They're gonna go back to back, fight off 20 space pirates.
Hello?
Oh,
Yo,
this guy,
just knocked out.
Captain and
Bro, who is this bounty hunter guy?
Is he a bounty hunter or is he a mercenary? Like, there's no way Simon's gonna be able to do anything to.
What if he is an assassin from where River's from?
There's alive on the posters for that.
Yeah, but he's rescuing her.
Oh shit.
They were right. They are assassins.
He knows who that is too.
Dr. Tam, why don't you sit yourself down?
They haven't shown Jane.
I don't think of myself as a lion. You might as well, though, have a mighty roar.
I said alliance.
Oh, I thought...
No, I was...
That's weird. Does the room, the thing have purpose?
You might be onto something.
Or do we? Or you refuse to help me. I shoot your brain out. And I go upstairs and spend some time violating a little mechanic I got trusted.
God, that's so fucked up. I was just laughing about how the leather suit is so loud.
Weeping.
Bro, what is with the dark energy that's going on?
Yeah, it is really fucked up. But it's also like he's so fucked up, but then every time he has this crazy moment, it's like...
And which part of your plan dictated the necessity of beating up a shepherd?
That ain't a shepherd.
Sir!
Or on just an
Never been
innocent...
shot.
No.
You ought to be shot. Or stabbed.
What?
Lose a leg. To be a surgeon.
Oh.
Know what kind of pain you're dealing with. People miss out on what's solid.
No, don't do it, Simon. Simon, not yet.
Dude, he's...
It's not your moment, Doctor.
Gotta...
That the companion shuttle.
She know.
Dude, he listened in on the round table.
We'll try the empty first. Then we'll pay her a visit.
I don't like the look on his face.
Me either. What?
Ah.
River was touching that when she was standing, right? Holding like herself up like that.
Pointless, you know that.
200,000 seems fairly pointed to me.
You can still walk away from this. I know you're tired.
Oh!
Yikes.
Don't go visiting my intentions.
Tried to read her. She tried to read him.
Don't ever.
He just pistol whipped her.
So here's how this goes.
Jane!
You're wrong, Early.
I'm not wrong, Dumpling. I will shoot your brother dead if you don't.
About River. River's not on the ship.
She's in space. Objects in space.
They didn't want her here, but she couldn't make herself leave. So she melted.
What?
They didn't know she could do that.
What?
I'm not on the ship.
I am the ship.
I'm in the ship.
Did she put her mind into it? Did she do that?
She is Firefly.
She's Serenity now?
River.
River's gone.
Then who exactly are we talking to?
Serenity.
You're talking to Serenity.
Bro, what the fuck?
Serenity is very unhappy.
Isn't the movie called Serenity?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Or is this a mind game? I don't know.
I don't know. I think she did it actually. If anybody could do it, it's River.
Oh, man. She's having a rough time.
I'm right here.
Right where?
Where'd she go?
I can't keep track of her when she's not incorporeally possessed. Look at me.
That's somewhat.
Mr. Jubal Early, bounty hunter.
Ooh.
May I call you Jubal?
Ain't nobody.
She's never
calling
been
you
this
that.
lucid, has she?
Your mother
It
died.
definitely. I'm
I'm sorry. Sid, she's gone now.
We're becoming fast friends.
Folks are all
Bro.
insane.
Her giggle is
So good.
We had a complicated childhood.
Doesn't anybody care that I have a finely crafted gun pointed at this boy's head?
I care.
River?
She actually the ship.
Serenity?
he's starting to break.
There was a guy. He's very blurry. You gotta be careful. How come there's a guy on board and how come you're all of a sudden the ship?
I know you have questions,
That would be why I just asked.
but there isn't a lot of time, Captain. I need you to trust me.
Am I dreaming?
We all are. Don't make faces.
What'd you do?
Who?
The midget.
Arson. Man loved fire.
So letting everybody out.
You're not well.
What was that?
Shut up now.
His
Your
interness?
golden retriever sitting on the lawn. Never took to you. Smell on you. The neighbor's pet. You did things to him.
What?
Cleaned up after.
You're not in my girl mind. You're on my girl ship.
No way.
It's very interesting. All these buttons.
Okay.
I'm going with you.
River, what do you...
Don't belong. Dangerous, like you. Everyone could just go on without me and not have to worry.
Don't save her.
Bro.
I'll be fine. I'll be your bounty, Jubal Early. And I'll just fade away.
What? No.
I liked it better when she was the ship.
Yeah.
Finally, something goes according to.
Simon's not letting it happen. Do it, Simon.
Simon?
Oh, they got shot in the leg. Where's Zoe?
Well, he finally got shot and he knows what it feels like.
See? That's what it feels like.
I think he could patch a hole in his own leg, though. If he can't, I mean, what's he doing? Being had a surgery.
He's still going after him. Let's go. Simon's finally giving some shit. Yes.
Where's Zoe?
Jane finally woke up.
He's like, I've been waiting.
Kira. Gravir. No!
Oh my
Zoe, yo.
That's for you to go on early.
Or she was just doing that to bait him out of the ship.
So?
Oh, yeah.
Some of us feel differently.
Whoa!
Yikes. Spaced.
Is he gonna be floating for space forever?
If he misses the ship.
Oh, we bounced off of it.
Brother.
What?
Wait, just. Oh.
Wait, where's the ship going?
I think River came back.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, no, but the ship just.
Yeah, I feel like they should have kept that.
Yeah.
Permission to come aboard?
You know, you ain't quite right.
It's the popular theory. He takes so much looking after.
Can I mop your brow? I am at the ready with some brow.
You got the bullet.
He's so supportive.
Okay.
How's your lip?
Ooh. Oh.
Come on!
Can somebody kiss?
Don't get me wrong, I gave him a
I love their friendship.
Epic, I'm guessing.
There'll be poems and songs.
Gym buddies.
Just you wait.
Is that what's about to happen right now?
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh.
Bounty hunter.
Yep. Here I am.
Bro, what?
Very good.
Wow.
Firefly.
I can't. I'm just gonna come out and say it right now.
Nobody kissed.
Oh, yeah, sure that. I'm sorry, Mike. But man, I cannot even imagine having just been like, oh yeah, Firefly, it's time to watch, and then that's it.
That wasn't the last episode, actually. This one aired. It aired in a weird order, you see. So we're looking at the final airing order, which shows original air dates on Hulu. You see right here, this was the first to air, the train job.
Okay.
Followed by this one. And then it jumps back. I'm sorry, no, it still goes to Shindig. And then it bounces down.
It goes to Our Mrs. Rambles.
So it goes episodes 2, 3, 6.
Okay, which one was
7,
the last air?
8, 9. The last one to air is Hearts of Gold, which aired almost a year after the show started. About 8 months, 9 months after. So Hearts of Gold was the last one to air.
That's actually, I mean, a hell of a cliffhanger, I guess. Kind of like I'm leaving, but a vastly better last episode to end on.
I would agree. It's so weird because
why didn't we watch this in chronological order?
Because it's not the actual. This isn't chronological order. That was the air order.
So we just watched it in the way it was supposed to be watched.
Correct.
Right.
But when they found out it was canceled, they flipped it around a little bit. I think the viewers will let us know.
But that doesn't make sense to me.
It's that's why the show was so
because
butchered.
Heart of Gold.
This is why the show never got a second anything or any extension, is because the Fox executive screwed it up so bad that it was aired in such a weird
it's hurting my brain. So
case. It was aired in this order and sabotaged.
Bro, I am so confused about this show because it's got this light air that tackling semi-serious issues. And there's some darkness to it, but then all of a sudden the last episode's just full tilt dark. I'm like, what?
Kaylee, that whole Kaylee scene with the bounty hunter
was fucking way out of left field, way over the top.
Especially because this TV show is TV show is PG, parental guidance, and that could be up to PG-13, but still what he was saying.
That's a more
nothing. It was the implication, not the actual action.
Yeah, easy there, Dennis. I know the implications. I get it. Okay.
But that was besides that, I liked the episode, but that part was I guess the shock of that happening was
and I think
emotional response. It
was a weird way to do it, but it was a way to imply that he was extremely serious.
I mean, the bounty hunter early, he was really good. He did a great job. It's just that was really fucked up because also I could understand for the effect of that one scene, but then again, 5 minutes later, he's like, and if you don't, I'll fucking go up there, and I was like, what? They had to touch on it again. I was like, Jesus Christ, because the first time, I guess maybe they thought it was going to have the right impact, but him doing it again, I'm like, man, okay, we got the point.
And kept emphasizing it, and the poor Joel Strait, I believe her name, the actress, Kaylee, she sold it so well. I'm like, that's just, I just.
Speaking of that, I mean, the actor did a wonderful job of making this dude
threatening,
crazy bounty.
I was just saying, yeah, he did a good job.
Now he his fighting scenes awesome. The way he caught Mal off guard and then caught him and
dude, he pounced on the shepherd from the top of the stairs and took him out.
That was awesome too.
And he also knew he wasn't a shepherd.
It was absolutely awesome.
Yeah,
now, which he knows he's a shepherd, which means
he knows he isn't a shepherd.
Exactly. So what is he? We'll find out when we read the comic or whatever it is based on it, because we won't get that. But I want to dial it back in to the beginning. Was River so unhinged? Was River so unhinged in the beginning though that she heard everybody's thoughts unfiltered and we were just getting her perspective? Which when you kind of it's like that.
Don't know if those were their thoughts.
Well, it seemed like their inner monologues or something. Because it seemed like it.
It did, but man, I really wish we could go back because what the Shepard said, I was like, what the fuck did that mean?
I don't care if you're innocent or not. Something.
It's like,
yeah.
Shepard
and I was like, who the fuck is that referring to? Was it referring to Jane?
No, it's referring to River.
I think it was River. Because remember she ripped his book apart and stuff like that. I think it was just referring to River, and I think it's just their first thought every time they see her.
Sure, because with her brother, he's saying that, and he's like, I should be there right now. Oh, you went right to that. Yeah, like, because everyone else's character was like so in character,
right?
And his is like, that's not the cool he normally acts like.
But then you see,
you know what I mean? Like everyone else's was like.
Then you see, but what's it called? When you see Wash and Zoe, when they're just having a moment together, making out, having a hot moment, heavy moment together, as they would say, hot and heavy.
You heard nothing.
You heard nothing because their brains are just focused on the moment. They're not thinking about saying words. They're just like make out, touch, kiss, fuck, whatever. And they also don't look at River and think.
Yes.
Because it seemed like everybody. It was all how they felt about River. It felt, it
was like they made a connection almost when, if they looked at her.
Simon loves her, but deep down in his mind, he's thinking, I would be a doctor still if you didn't reach out to me.
He did reveal that later on. Yeah. So.
And then Zoe doesn't have anything because Zoe and Wash really, I don't think, have an opinion on her too much in the sense of she stays or goes. Unless she's being dangerous. We know
they don't even really have an opinion about her when she is being dangerous.
They
kind of just like go along. They're like, Keller on board.
Yeah, the only thing Wash said was like, "Yo, that shit was mad funny when she slashed you up."
That's what I'm saying. Like they're here for it.
It's awesome. It's so funny.
Jane's point of view was just guilt that he tried to sell her out. He felt bad. He was like, "That shouldn't have done that."
What was the captain's? Did the captain?
I don't think Mal had one. Did he?
Did.
Oh well, no. It was him and Inara, and she was like,
"It was their
why don't you just say it already?" But see, that's what doesn't make sense because clearly Rivers, when she looked at Inara and the captain, it was about
they didn't know she was
the
there.
other person.
They didn't know she was there.
Yes.
So the way I interpreted it is, it's the initial. She's reading the minds, and that moment we're seeing the initial thought that the person is seeing. So, like I said, Jane looks at River and he thinks, "Oh crap!" Every time he sees her, he feels guilty, which is why it plays back to that episode.
Shepard says, "I don't give a shit if you're innocent or not.
I don't give a hump."
Oh, but I don't give a hump if you're innocent or not. So where does that put me? Or where does that put you?
Maybe we don't know that one, but I think it does involve. That one I think involves River.
It's very vague, so
but
I don't know.
It is vague, but the people who don't notice River don't say anything about her, which is why
I thought Inara stared straight at her.
Well, Inara did, but they were in their conversation initially when she read their minds. I thought was about each other, and it was about they can't tell them how they feel, even though they both know how they feel. It kind of proved that they both can't act on it, especially because Inara being an Alliance companion, she sees Alliance bigwigs and stuff. Her if she was to marry, Mal, him as her husband would probably not be happy that she was a companion with somebody else, especially Alliance, people, because she goes to Alliance towns.
I don't know if that's how that works.
What do you mean?
I understand what you're saying, Mikey.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I'm not sure if that's like I don't know.
Well, Alliance. Well, she's Alliance sanctioned. That's the thing, and she visits places, and a lot of the places we see, the people she goes to are like Alliance supporters.
Yeah.
So even if he was okay with her being a companion, which he really isn't.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, he wouldn't be.
I was saying like. I think that's kind of the issue there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's
it's like the equivalent of like, hey, I really like you. You should quit your job.
Now, how much did you guys believe that River was the ship? I really thought she was.
Not gonna lie. I was like,
actually, not only I'm a little mad. Because I was gonna say she's clearly on a ship, but I didn't want to fuck anything up, so I just said I thought she was fucking with them. So.
I forgot about his ship.
It made no sense for her to be the ship, but I was like, man, I really hope she's the fucking ship. I was like, that'd be sick.
I absolutely agree. Now, I would have loved for her to be the ship because it would have made sense if she didn't have to worry about certain things, and she could use the math and the purpose, all this stuff, and she'd be like the greatest AI ever because she'd be a
But see, I thought about that because I even made the comment of it. I was like, man, what an interesting way to just end the show right there. Like, she's the ship.
And then
you're like, oh shit, the name of the next movie. Oh my God. I was like, wait, River's like super crazy smart. What would she do? And I was like, obviously go to the one place he literally won't find her.
Now, I believe that's enough for us on the episode. Just to have a quick discussion of Firefly as a whole. I do really like this show.
But we're not finished with it yet.
We're not finished. We're finished with the episodes as a whole.
Oh, okay.
The season. So, because we have the movie left. Do you guys have a favorite episode?
What do you want to hit up the whiteboard really quick, or you just discuss?
Let's discuss it.
Okay.
So, do you guys have a favorite episode of this show?
Yeah, mine was. Can you scroll back up?
Yeah. Just to have a discussion, season discussion.
It was the Shindig.
4.
Shindig, right? Episode 4? Yeah,
Shindig. That was a great episode.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Hands down for me. Like, there's almost all of them are really good. Even there's like one that I thought was just fine, and everything else I really liked. But Shindig, hands down, was so funny. What a funny, awesome, just great episode. I loved it.
Yeah,
that was actually... We watched, that was episode 4. That's when I went from like, oh, I'm liking the show to I was like,
you're Nathan Fillion.
I literally, we finished it and I think we were working or whatever. And I told Mike, I was like, man, I hope every episode is just like, I was like, if it's
they almost always
better,
were.
I will love the show.
They were all up to that par. Oh, I hit home by accident.
They weren't all as funny as that.
No, they weren't. But. Do you have a favorite episode? I know the episodes off of my head, so if you just know the premise,
stabbing you while you're down. Sorry. You know you didn't have to do that, right? It was funny though.
I mean that Joe's right. Shindig was a great episode, but there was a lot of individually good parts of each episode, like war stories.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of good parts in that one. The train job really did a good job of like showing like Mal as a person early on in the season.
Yeah,
like there was just
I liked the last episode too with the brothel.
It was the brothel episode was a great one.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
Like, I want to give an answer, but I'm gonna cop out. I don't think I think I like them all.
It's fine.
Lame.
That's fine.
I know. I'm gonna be that guy.
I will say that my favorite episode is Out of Air or Out of Gas. I'm sorry. Out of Gas. Out of Gas.
This is again a good one.
And it's also a double meaning because the ship is out of power and they're also running out of oxygen, which is a gas.
Look at that.
The comment pointed that out as like a double meaning. It's pretty funny for me, or pretty cool to see. But it was awesome to see the origins of all the crew. We knew how they got Zoe on the crew. And
Jane's backstory
was great.
Yeah.
Wash's backstory was great.
Yes.
And so was Kaylee's.
Kaylee's
backstory was great. That was my favorite one. And then the storytelling, and then going back when editing, and some comments pointed this out too. They use different colors in the lighting to tell you past, present, future, and then eventually it all blends together. The past is like a little bit, washed in color. Remember it's like a little bit more brighter, and then the future is, I think, darker. And then as they get there, they kind of, the color becomes normal. That was just one of my favorite, and it's also, I feel like not one of the most. It is the most emotional episode because.
Yeah,
we have this entire thing that people are hurt. Pretty sure people got hurt in that episode. Zoe's hurt, has a head wound, and there's so much going on, and it's just they want to. Mal wants to save the ship, and he sends everybody off on their own.
I mean, I totally agree, but my most emotional moment, and I think it may have been all of ours. This last episode for about 4 minutes when we were all painstakingly waiting. The big kiss and it all to be okay. Nobody's the movie magic to happen. And oh my God.
Yes. Now, I do agree.
That was it.
I don't even care about romance and shows, but this show is making me angry that they won't just get to it.
They're cucking you around, I know.
You guys have anything else you'd like to add to our discussion?
No. I'm mad.
I don't have anything else.
No. Favorite character?
Kaylee.
Favorite character?
Kaylee, but Jane grew on me after, especially we learned his backstory through the side conversation he was having reading the letter.
Hands down, it's Zoe with a close second of Wash.
Wow, mine's Mal. Just good. What a mix. Although
mixed crew.
I love Mal, but man, every time he's like, "Oh, sorry, whore. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But it makes me emotional because I'm like, I swear, I've said it so many times. I'm like, I swear to God, he better not say it again. And like 3 minutes later, he's like, whore. And I'm like, why, dude? Like,
damn, no one picked Jane?
I did. I said Jane second after.
No. I said favorite. Okay. You got one favorite.
So no, Kaylee.
Damn, no one picked Inara.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I know it's great and everything,
great character, but she doesn't have as many great moments as.
Yeah, you said Zoe, right?
Zoe has great
right.
moments. Zoe's always, you know, there to save the day.
Bro,
Wash is close second.
Fine, Wash is my close second.
No, he was my close second. Get out of here.
But I mean,
you have a Nara.
You gotta admit, Nara has great.
I mean, hey, bro.
Just like Kaylee, you know, poor Kaylee. In every episode, somebody's got to put her down. You know, it feels like it was.
Yeah, no one picked River either.
I know, and that's another reason why I liked Shindig so much.
She had her moment.
Is she was like, "You were mean to me," and it's like, "Fuck, I was mean to you." And then the next scene, she shows up like all happy. She's like the star of the show, and like it's absolutely my favorite episode, hands down.
I love this show, and I'm sad that it's over. We do have the movie.
Almost.
We have the movie. We
the show's over.
We have the River Tam tapes. We do have other stuff coming too that, you know, may enjoy if you're a Firefly fan. But I think it's a good spot to wrap up if you made it this far. Thank you so much for joining us for the full season of Firefly.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. We also really appreciate you guys even putting this out there in the first place.
Recommending it.
You guys showed up and forced the fans, our Expanse fans that came over, our Star Wars fans that came over, and our Firefly fans that showed up for the first time. Thank you so much. We met some cool people here. We hope you do keep joining us through our journeys through shows or through movies, you know, and, you know, stop by if we start a TV show that you enjoy, you know, every once in a while, you know.
And stick around for the extras.
Quite a few new shows coming up sooner than later.
A lot of live shows coming soon,
which I
want to try to keep track of.
Definitely one that's going to get everyone who watches the show by surprise.
Yes, that one will be everybody will like, so we'll find out. But we're in a 732 Recruit, and we're signing off for the season 1 of Firefly, and I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And if you enjoyed our content, make sure you let us know your favorite part of our reactions, anything that we may have missed in the episodes 1 through 14.
Or in the season.
Because at this point, we have finished the season, so you can tell us stuff now. As long as it doesn't spoil for the movie, we're fine. So, believe.
Stuff
we missed, stuff you want to tell us.
Sure.
And don't forget to email us if you have memorabilia, because we have some fans that have sent us some cool stuff that we're going to check out when we check out the bloopers. That includes, you know, your personal stash of Firefly related stuff, okay? And the email will be in the description of the video, so make sure you check it out and send your stuff there and let us know if we can look at it on video, as well as, you know, give you a shout out for your name and how you'd like it be done, okay? And you guys have a nice night, day, morning, evening, weekend, whatever time it is there, and see you next time.
Toodaloo.
Bye.